as we leave Maryland, this is the kind of weather we're having on our way to Prague. Excitement reigns for everybody, I guess. Especially since we're going to see not this kind of sky when we get there. Rain is forecast for all the days except Saturday. Here, it's springtime. The veteran traveler catching some Z's in Frankfurt.
All these problems that you're trying to fix. You're not on vacation, you're not in charge of fixing problems.
Sleeping together, good God. She looks comfortable, doesn't she?
Meine Damen und Herren, wir möchten alle...
Welcome to the Czech Republic. We're finally here at baggage carousel number 4. And Ralph has made it. Look at the smile on him. Look at that smile. Look at that. We have been in the air, what? I don't know how many hours, but it's been a long time. That's our first view of the Vyšehrad Castle. We'll obviously get a better view later.
Yeah, I'd rather wait to get up this side. I can get up this side.
Vyšehrad. 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 I'll get it right sometime. Not good, but they're having fun. The view from below the castle and the cobblestone street leading up to it, rather grand. Check out the gold part on the right hand side of the second spire on the right. Quite something. This is the graveyard at Vyšehrad Castle. Carol Ancherl used to conduct the Prague Philharmonic. That's a great name. The conducting field. Didn't realize he died that late. Or had died already.
To let him know that we were looking for him.
and I needed to have his middle name and his age.
And we didn't know all
But
this.
that's where he was, in the hospital, in case you needed to know. I wrote Milton, the woman wrote this, but I did the heart to let it know, and I did this, what department he was.
This is the other side of the river from Visegrad. Jesus. Not bad, huh? And we're getting sun, which we didn't expect to have at all.
What is that big castle? Is that another cathedral? Is it a castle?
Maybe that's Prague Castle?
That's the castle.
Prague Castle.
Which one? Up the very top?
Yeah.
The cathedral, you think? Okay.
Behind it. Yeah.
No, you don't want to go down there, do you, Michael?
No.
It's got a red handle. Is that
Cardinal. Cardinal.
Oh,
It's red. It's usually a cardinal. Well, sometimes it's a pope. If it has lots of gold on it.
No.
.498 square kilometers, and the population of the town is over 1.2 million inhabitants. So it is about 11% of all Czech Republic. And together now we'll go through the castle. Then on the other side of the castle we will meet the car again, and then we'll continue by car through the new part of the town, and we'll come then to the Charles Bridge, to the oldest holy house, or Santa Casa in Italian, because there is a Catholic legend which says that there was a house in Nazareth where Virgin Mary lived, and the house was moved according to the legend from the original place to Italian town called Loreto, who have special training and special uniforms and who do the service at the castle. So when we'll come to the castle, we will see the official guard like a Buckingham Palace guard, something this way, and the young men who do the service here.
Yes, there are women in the Czech Republic Army. This looks like an army recruiting film, but as long as we're here. European style.
Who wants to go there, they usually have to go up on the stairs.
One of
But
the
view is
happy
beautiful
accidents
from
was
there.
stumbling into
And there's
Rio's
also
and
a
Pisa
cable car from going
Fine
from this side of the
restaurant
hill,
outside the
going up
doors to
to
the
that
cathedral.
tower. Was probably just an
Ralph
excuse,
discovered his
and
favorite beer.
the real reason was the money, lack of money, so they didn't have money
I
to
tried the
continue.
goulash.
And they thought that it would be just a short break, but it took about 400 years
Jennifer tried
before
the
the newer
salmon.
part of the cathedral was finished. So as we can see it now, It was finished in 1934, so not so long time ago. But it is made everything in a Gothic style. So you would believe me that it is everything from the 15th century. But it is not, this part is newer. Later we go around.
St. Vitus Cathedral.
Consists of two parts. The upper part shows hours and the lower part shows minutes. But I think not right now. It seems that it stopped, fortunately. And you can see that there are the flying mattresses on the roof, and the decoration of the cathedral from the outside is very beautiful. But it's not only decoration, it also supports the construction of the cathedral. Here on the left side there is a monument. This is a memorial to the soldiers who died in the First World War. It was built in 1928. And it's interesting because it is one piece of stone, one piece of granite. And this is the middle of this square. There is on this courtyard, there is a statue of St. George. This is one of the first riding statues in our George there, but this is just a copy of the original statue, which is in the museum now. If you look to the right side, there is the presidential palace. As I told you, the president doesn't live here, but here in this building he has his offices. Also the apartment, but he doesn't use the apartment. Now you can see also the presidential cars, so here's probably Horatio inside. You can Renaissance and Baroque, so it's a combination of four styles together. And we can see also here, for example, on the St. Vitus Cathedral, there is a statue from the side. Not all we can see it, but there is a statue of one man who has 5 golden stars around his head. And this man was, now you can see better the center of the town. There is yes,
stone wall or something
the
there?
stone wall. It is, you can see that it is a big building there. It is so-called Wallstein Palace. Wallstein Palace. It was built for Albrecht Wallenstein, who was an important and rich man in the 17th century, and he wanted to have a beautiful. So now from here there is a very beautiful view to the town. This is considered to be one of the best places for taking pictures. So we want to use this opportunity. I told you already that the Charles Bridge is the third bridge at the same place. It is also the third oldest bridge in Europe. The oldest bridge is in Germany, in Regensburg. The second oldest is in one small Czech town in the south of the country. And Charles Bridge was built as a copy of the other bridge in Czech Republic. And it's 520 meters long and about 10 meters wide. So now we will just go in this direction and we'll come to the Charles Bridge, and on the other side.
The start of the Charles Bridge. It's King Charles up there, I'm assuming. The story is a Jewish fellow said something mocking of Christ, so the Christians made him write that, pay for it in Hebrew. We've been having a lot of throwing out the window defenestration jokes on this tour. We just said at least they didn't throw them out the window. Everybody wants to touch it because it's supposed to be magic. Yeah. More hockey fans. I don't think so. I don't know.
It was established as a marketplace in the 10th century already, so it's old square. And nowadays there are not markets anymore, just during Easter and during Christmas it is full because there are some small stores with some souvenirs. but most of the year it is empty as we can see it. And the square is popular because all around us there are nice buildings which were built in different styles. For example, if you look in this direction, you can see here the yellow building. It is one of the newest on the square, and it's interesting because at the top you can see some firemen statues there. And it is unusual decoration. Usually you can see statues of kings or saints, but here they are firemen because originally the building was used as an insurance company for firemen. In the middle of the square, we see the clock like this. All these buildings belong to the town hall. It's not used as a town hall anymore because it's also one of the old ones which were used only until 1784, and since then it's just old building which is used for weddings. It's used also for exhibitions, but not as a real town hall. And the most interesting part of it is this tower, where you can see in the lower part the clock, which was made in the beginning of the 15th century, and the clock is special. It is astronomical.
Shopping on Old Town Square. Two miscreants outside Zara's. Close to Wenceslas Square after dinner. Lunch I couldn't get on film because it was too dark. Underneath the Michi Dum music building. What is that guy trying to give away? Nobody's taken any. Nice hair he's got. He is getting turned down faster than an igloo salesman in Florida. This is Wenceslas Square or Wenceslas Boulevard. On a Saturday afternoon in Prague with about 55 degrees, light breeze and some clouds, some sun. Just a very decent tourist stay. In case you're wondering where King Wenceslas is, he's right there.
Michael, look at her new ring. Michael, they all got new rings. Michael, they all got garnets. Honey?
Yes.
She got a garnet slide and she got a garnet ring.
And when are you picking up yours?
Oh, who told you? Who's got the big mouth? Who's got the big mouth? I didn't tell what you bought them.
Oh, okay.
I said that women...
I gotta go back in an hour to get it.
Did you get the name of the street too, Michael, up here? Kapelska. You want to go and look at this gallery? Yeah.
There's the ring. And we're getting the painting done.
This is like Victoria Market, isn't it? Huh?
Our happy art dealer.
Look at them dancing on the Charles Bridge.
I might have the chicken saute.
We're on the
with
canal, the little Venice part, and also the river. You saw the bridge, and now we're trying to order.
No, it's about no, it's another chicken. Where did you get that?
It's Sunday. Huh. This is the famous Jewish ghetto of Prague. The clock that goes backwards because they thought since the Jews read from right to left, they must read time right to left, so the clock goes counterclockwise. This is the corner. I'm standing next to the oldest synagogue in Europe. And we have not connected with the others yet, so we're waiting. This is the famous Intercontinental Hotel, which was the hotel in Prague during the communist regime, and you can see it's very much the Soviet-style architecture. And it is now, of course, a nothing hotel compared to the rest of the hotels in town. This is the Jewish cemetery. Just beyond belief. Graves stacked up to 10 deep. We just come out of the synagogue where the names of the people deported from the Prague area were listed on the walls. I lost count of the walls. We've seen graves from 14th century, 15th, 16th, 17th, and they're of course unreadable to us. Just an incredible panorama of history that's gone. That's the scene of a Stalin statue that they tore down and replaced it with a metronome to remind you that all things change and that time goes on. Is that cool or what? You can tell it's right on the other side of the Vltava River. There's a bridge.
I want it when you do the all the way around. All right, here you go.
This is the French Parisian street. Street that looks like a Parisian street. Different Mercedes on this street. Gendarme de Prague. And the wall from centuries past. This is the Eiffel Tower, and let's see, where's Dan, where's Patty, where's Milt, where's Kat? What? None of our group is going up. Now, I wonder why that could be. There is no elevator.
I could go to the first level, but that would kill me too.
Listen to Jen bragging.
We have the rule of thumb. The bar on this door establishes the rule.
The tower that nobody went up. Comparing tickets, ready to get on a tram. We hope it'll work. This is the Diplomat Hotel, where we're not. And guess who are shopping again? Just slightly different than the Visegrad. A gray Monday, and Milt has been reported with chest pains, so we've canceled the day's activities, and we're just sort of making things up until we hear what's up with him. We're at another egg shop. So Ralph, what are your impressions so far?
Oh, I think this place is great. Bad news this morning about Milt, but
Yeah.
we're having a good time. And the weather's always threatening to rain, but it hasn't rained yet.
Except last night, for briefly.
We're in good shape.
Okay, do you know what those little sweaters were?
Yes.
For the
Yes.
eggs? For the eggs?
No.
Putter covers.
Something better.
Really better. What would you take on a very cold day to a hockey match? No. What would warm you up apart from earmuffs?
Booze.
Booze. It's a little thing of vodka, and it's a little cover for the little bottle. I think Adam needs one of those. Oh, isn't that funny though? It was a little dressed up bottle. It was so cute. What, that's that big church with the green.
That is good King Wenceslaus. We're at the top of Wenceslaus Square. He sort of sits astride the whole square here. And obviously meeting at the foot of the square, or the fountain, the statue, pardon me, is a popular thing to do. Lots of lectures going on in various languages, in pods of tourists. We are independent and uninformed. This is the Czech National Museum, and the patches you see are where the Soviets, thinking this was a government building, peppered it with cannon fire and rifle fire in the spring, Prague spring in '68. They nailed that part too. This is at the top of Wenceslaus Square, looking back toward Mutek, whatever, where we get off the metro all the time. We have now crossed behind Wenceslaus, and this is the famous square where they celebrate national occasions. Looking back toward Mustek and Old Stare Mesto, as we are coming to call it. We still haven't heard about Milt and are not sure of the rest of the day. This is the hospital wrong.
Anyway, I get to spend more time with instead of going to
There you go. To
Tilson or whatever it was called.
Terezin.
Terezin or Tilson? Terezin.
We will go to the right hospital now.
Well, we don't know. We don't
Attempt to
know.
go to the right
Ralph,
hospital.
what was the first question they asked?
Are you insured? Or is he insured?
And in an American accent.
And his birthday.
Yes, he should have. You knew my birth date. I should have had
Is
the
he
angioplasty.
insured? No matter what he have, is he insured?
No, they were in two.
She's so upset. Oh, yeah, what? She said, the guy's got his other. I wouldn't be able to think about it here. This is a good trip, but I don't know what it is either. Well, as long as it's good. All right, let's see. What else should I get? What else should I get?
This is our picnic de Nemesnitsny.
What?
Our Nemesnitsny picnic, our hospital picnic.
I know he was trying to say hospital. That was
We got in that cab. She said to me, she showed me how to carry them. She said, and now I got to do it, or I'm going to see. He knows how to. She knows how to carry it. Oh, he knows before. You hold my umbrella. I was eating you.
Will she make it back with the coffee? Will Patty hit her with the bag? Will she stumble?
Look, its whole bottom fell off. It's covered and everything. She ruined your new umbrella. Oh, that you didn't pay for.
Will Ralph even drink the coffee when he sees it?
No, at least the coffee will be brewed by the time I get.
The modern and imposing facade of University Hospital where we've been spent the last 4 hours. That's its charming and well-marked entrance. It is like going back into the 40s. Patients go to eat their own food in the cafeteria. It is bizarre. And it isn't it inspiring? Get better, Milt.
There she is. They're looking for you.
Cheese.
Prague boot. You sure he's not going to just lift it up? We're thinking they're booting this car. Wow. Look at them. Look what they're doing.
Why? It's a Mercedes too, isn't it? No. Well, just because it was parked illegally?
We don't know.
We don't know.
Or maybe it's being repossessed.
Whoa, they don't mess
City
around.
police, though.
Well, what if they bang the car next door to it?
What do
Well.
they care?
Jeepers, that is the funniest thing I've ever seen. Is that normal? I don't know. Is it a really bad car or something wrong?
We've seen boots on them before, but this is ridiculous.
Is that incredible? You think
Look at that. Goodbye. Oh, thanks a lot. Jerk.
Oh, oh my goodness. We have,
Wow. There he goes. That is too cool.
And this
Hey guys,
come here.
check. Is it a girl or a guy? She's huge.
Oh, wait, she knows it's been towed.
Oh yeah.
Waving her arm.
You should see her. She's gorgeous.
But the point is, Michael, what if she'd have come back and it was towed away? And where would you know it had gone
Now
to?
she's laughing. She is really beautiful.
Well, from this distance, yes.
No, I got the
Oh,
tied up lens on her. She
tied up
is a
lens,
hunk.
okay.
I thought she was a guy at first.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
not.
Oh, yeah. Well, what's wrong with your eyesight, Michael?
Oh my.
Are they bringing it back?
Well, here we are. It's Tuesday. Milt's fine, and we are at Nola Hazeves with Mark, our driver, who found the way for the first time. And this is the Lamkovich Castle, Chateau in Nola Hazeves. This is the courtyard of the palace. We're about to have a tour with Mira. It's a modest-sized palace, but quite lovely, and pardon the fast pan. I don't know when Mira will be here, so. That clot right there is us. Beautiful, beautiful architecture. Very clean. This is part of the retouching they're doing in more color than was done before. Apparently when it was retouched back in the 50s or 60s, it was done only in black and white, and they sfragriti, graffiti, oh what else, was done by Czechs, but it's an Italian practice. On the outside of the building, it's much more extensive. I've seen the original parts now of the Beethoven 2nd, 3rd, and 5th. First edition score.
Two dippy English women.
There they go. There they go.
There we go. Bye. Have a lovely day. Enjoy the rest
Same
of
to
your
you.
holiday.
Bye-bye. One thing that's incredible about this country is all the clocks seem to be accurate. I mean, I just checked out my clock, my watch in Washington, according to radio time, a week ago, so I know it's pretty accurate. It's supposed to be 2:31 or 14:31, and it is. And no matter where you go in the Czech Republic, the time is always right. It's bizarre. Here comes the dancer. Excuse me.
Well, we cleaned out the gift.
It appears that you might have. Sit down and take a load off. Here comes another bagman. What is this? This is the biggest souvenir haul we've had yet. Jennifer, what did you get in there?
I'm not telling you because you'll show this to people before they get them as presents.
Oh.
The girls could only be
What do you
Harry.
want
What
to
am I
know?
talking about?
Isn't this
Here she comes.
For,
505
Another bag of stuff.
what did you buy?
8753.
Yeah.
Pour vous.
Wait, I'm just getting a message in here now.
Beethoven.
She's sweet.
Beethoven.
Isn't she nice to her husband?
That's great.
That's going to be easy to pack that pillow. I thought you were getting it without the cover, just without
Oh,
the
no, no,
pillow,
no.
just fold it up.
Yeah, no. I like
Okay.
that cover a lot.
So there's the statue there.
Right here.
There's the statue of Dvorak there.
Yeah. That's that bush. Behind that bush is Dvorak. There he is, and here is his family home. There goes his family home.
That was a big house. There's a nice restaurant.
That's where Dvorak was born.
And then you saw where...
And that's the equally famous Patty DiLorenzo.
Nothing to do with divorce.
And that's the quiet Australian. And here's Shaban Mama. Waiting for Kathy at the Visegrad Metro. We're walking through the rain, and this is what we get. It's fading now, I think. Kathy arrives, and we're to Visegrad. Here we are. And we didn't know it till this morning, but it's the second day of Dan and Patty's anniversary. They missed it yesterday.
Ralph and Pat.
What did I say? Dan and... it's Ralph and Pat, that's right. Well, see how soon we forget.
It was their anniversary yesterday.
We're in Konopiste, and this is Wednesday morning.
Ralph thought it was today too, didn't you, Ralphie?
They're getting anniversary wishes, obviously.
That's not what I asked.
And the only missing one is still Milk, but he's better, so we're cool.
36.
They've only been married 22.
Okay, Ralph, we got a picture for you.
And
We need a picture of them for their anniversary.
our man David.
If your camera comes up later.
Konopiste Castle. After a long walk uphill.
And so it should.
The resident eagle. This is the hair color of women in Czechoslovakia. We've agreed that there's a sale on the color. A different color of the red. Gone beyond red. A little past 10:30 on the day after Ralph and Pat's anniversary. And this is the courtyard of Konopiste Castle. And there's the hair again. Not quite as brilliant as the other examples.
It's off.
Well, it's daylight savings time. A different kind of clock.
Why is there a bear here?
Just
Ferdinand. Was his hunting
No.
license?
It was. I'm not sure now, but that's set on 1,000 seconds.
This was once the moat for the castle. Now it's just a beautiful field of flowers and grass. There's an old tunnel where they probably kept the alligators. It's not time to eat, but everybody's thinking about it. Noon in Talor. The two most important letters on our trip so far. Dan figuring out the parking regulations. View of Chimsky Krumlov and its castle. Looks like lunch. Hey, are you hungry?
Where's our catering director?
Catering mama said yes.
Hey, it's better than Papa's Dead restaurant.
Okay, sounds good.
24, all right, she's going. New roll of film.
This is the entrance to the castle. Like some of the other castles we've seen, this one has several courtyards. This is the third one we've gone through. Oh, with the scravito, a graffiti that we saw, similar to Lubkovic. Some of these are faded as well, though, as you can see. Weathered. It's odd, I took some stills of the previous courtyard, and that was much more colorful. Now we go into another courtyard. This is a scene from the battlements of the castle. Dan and I are standing here ready to defend against all attackers, foreign and domestic. This is Chesky Krumlov.
walk up to the gardens, but I think it's too much of a walk for me. I don't
A busy shopping day. This is the bridge leading to the old town of Chimsky Krumlov. There's the quick look of the river that we ate next to. And this looks to be the newer town. This is probably 17th century. This is a very, very old town. We haven't had enough time to read about it. And wish we had more time here, but it's the nature of being a tourist, I guess. We found out that the castle closed 10 minutes after we got to the ticket window, so that wasn't worth it. Just pointed out something interesting. The castle is under repair, and this is a ladder that somebody has to use to go up and fix the castle. That is one hell of a ladder. This is all, by the way, as we discovered when we were up there, that's the wall of the castle. What is it, the southwest wall? So we were walking an inclined plane inside that structure up to that area up there, which is more of the castle, more of those courtyards. We're now down on a bridge by the river, and before, when I focused on some white umbrellas, that's the white umbrellas that I focused on. And we ate in a shop just down the river from here. We've just been talking about the fact that this town just reeks of Middle Ages. It is very easy to imagine this place with very little effort as being a medieval shop or a medieval town, and which of course it was. Ralph went in to pick up that.
Another great lunch
vase.
by the riverbank.
This is now
Our
a
most
restaurant.
popular and favorite
St.
beer.
Wenceslaus,
It's all over.
St. Albertus,
We
etc.
continue to celebrate Pat and Ralph's anniversary.
Which is now a
I
restaurant.
had double ribs, garlic and golden.
And
Too
this
bad
is
I
the
wasn't
eaves,
hungry.
underneath the eaves, the soffit, if you will, of a restaurant in a town. And it smells good. Looks like a sort of a platoon coming up the street, doesn't it? If they were armed. Okay, where's the vase?
Didn't buy it after all.
How-
Chickened out.
How come?
Wasn't the right
I
colours.
didn't like the color when she took it out of the window.
Oh, okay.
There's an elegant boutique over there. But I
This
think
too is the
people don't know
Moldau.
that.
This is the Vltava, closer to its source.
Yeah,
There it
sometimes.
goes. Pat in her usual position in the car.
No, I'm gonna do that.
This is the real sack queen right here. Sorry we can't provide sound, but that was a while ago.
Oh, don't do that. You're terrible, Michael.
And I did the
Your impressions of Prague.
This should be interesting.
Spiders,
Is that where we were?
wonderful nurses, outstanding doctors.
You'll note that Milt has a different perspective on this trip than the rest of us.
And when I went on excursions, it was on a gurney out through the hills and the dales to go to an x-ray.
and it was raining.
Patty, your impressions of Prague.
Good beer, good food, beautiful museums, and a quaint town.
Ralph.
I like the fishing ride castle the best, I think. And I like the metro. The metro is great. But I've changed my mind. I'm not going to small towns in Europe. I'm going to cities. I'm a city person.
No more villages, huh?
No more villages.
Kathy?
A lot of cobblestone streets. You have to wear very good shoes. Carry your umbrella at all times. You never know when there's going to be a shower. The food was better than I expected. I ate a lot of dumplings, goulash, and whipped cream, banana with chocolate, and I hope I don't have a gallbladder attack on the plane.
Okay, shopping mama, what about you?
I love the Castle Inn. Leibowitz, the best. I didn't drink the beer. I just tasted it. It was fine. I thought the city was beautiful. I loved the company, and I had a great time.
Ozzy? Ozzy,
Oh, I thought you were going to do Dan first.
he's too close.
Well, there's nothing else I can say because I've said it all. I think the food was fabulous. I'm going back to my nuts and strawberries in a couple of days. No, I really like that castle where you interviewed the person. I forget the name. Can you say that?
Nalahosovas.
That's exactly what it was. Jiquin. Oh, and the
Beer was great.
Yeah.
Wait.
Lubkowitz
Oh,
Castle.
excuse me.
P.S. And my husband loved the FCB.
And again, the beer was great. The Lubkowitz Castle. And another beer was great. And Chechny, what was the last?
Chemsky Krumlov?
Chemsky Krumlov was fantastic. It was just a great trip, good people, and we had a good time.
Okay, now let's do mine.
Yes.
Okay, we're recording, Michael. This is an interview to ask you your impressions of Prague, sir. You are
My
not in
first impression
focus. Does
was
that
that-
matter if you're not in focus?
Should be.
Okay.
My first impression is that Adam was entirely wrong, that not everybody speaks Czech, or English rather. Beer was excellent, and I have had more beers this week than I've had in the last 3 years combined.
I know that's true.
A great group to travel with. I think Nalahosovas was almost more than I expected, because when I saw those Beethoven scores, it was like unbelievable. It was a lifetime thrill to be that close to that guy. Plus the portraits of the entire family in that castle, to see them grow.
Your time's nearly up.
Chemsky Krumlov we've got to go back to get into more, because there's such atmosphere in that town. And it doesn't seem like we've been here a week. It seems like we've been here longer.
Now, before we close, could I please get a photograph of everybody's tattoo and piercing they had done when they were here? Okay, and where's yours, Dan? I'd like to look. Oh, there it is. All right. Okay. Oh, that's a good look. Okay, Pat, could you show me your piercing, please? Okay, all right. Ralph's looking for his on his BlackBerry. This has been Ralph during most of the trip. And then he had the new BlackBerry fiend over here. She learned something and she went quite out of her mind.
So we paid $90 a piece for that insurance, which will be well worth it.
Our last Czech pub lunch, the Vltava River outside the window. After our favorite brew, we celebrated Pat and Ralph's anniversary again with a card. And I celebrated with garlic ribs and golden ribs. Too bad I wasn't hungry.